People in long-term relationships will eventually have to ask themselves, is this truly the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this woman by my side the one? If the woman you're currently dating possesses these 14 traits and behaviors, you've met the one. Number 1. She is honest. Everyone makes a lot of mistakes and makes terrible decisions from time to time. This emphasizes the importance of having someone who can help you get back on track and advise you when you're wrong. According to studies, while looking for a long-term committed relationship, men prefer an honest partner by their side. If you find a woman like her, you should never let her go. Number 2. She is smarter than you. When seeking a life partner, ensure she is intelligent. She should preferably be smarter than you. Lawrence Whalley, a retired professor at the University of Aberdeen, has been studying dementia for a long time and discovered that being around a smart woman can prevent you from developing dementia later on in life. Intelligence is the best buffer. The concept is that a smart partner will never cease intellectually challenging you, allowing you to maintain your mental sharpness indefinitely. Number 3. She has a good attitude. Is your partner the kind who sees the glass as half full? Could you even blame her for naive optimism at times? Then you may have discovered the woman of your dreams. Take this into consideration: negative people are poisonous and harmful to our health over time. This is because we typically absorb the negativity of those with whom we spend the most time. Elaine Hatfield, a psychologist, demonstrated this in a study report. And this internalized negativity might elevate our heart rate, delay digestion, and reduce our attention. Number 4. She compromises. Life isn't always a bed of roses, and both you and your partner will dispute this at some point in your relationship. It's entirely typical, if not unavoidable. However, the relationship can only be successful if both partners are ready to compromise. It's easier to stay dedicated to your relationship when things are going well. However, when a relationship progresses, shouldn't you say something along the lines of, I'm dedicated to this relationship, but it's not working very well, I need to have some determination, make some sacrifices, and take the actions I need to do to keep this relationship going forward. According to the researchers, individuals who are prepared to take the measures and make the sacrifices will enjoy a long and fulfilling marriage. Number 5. She laughs at your jokes. Obviously, we always want someone beside us who laughs at our jokes. Research conducted by Westfield State University psychologists in 2006 revealed that having a partner who thinks they are humorous is more significant for men than for women. If you've already discovered a lady with whom you can laugh, make sure you take good care of her. Number 6. She has an open heart. It makes life a lot simpler to have a partner who shines in public and is capable of making herself heard in a crowd. According to a study conducted by the University of Westminster, people who are open-hearted and willing to disclose personal information are particularly attractive. And according to the study's authors, this attribute is so significant that people would perceive open-hearted individuals' physical appearance as more attractive or beautiful. Number 7. She supports your objectives while pursuing her own. Scientists have long attempted to demonstrate that men prefer to marry weak women. Remember the benefits: having a strong woman by your side will drive you and she will not be dependent on you. You don't have to be concerned about her, and she won't require your continual validation. A weak individual usually loses control of his or her own objectives. These people don't merely value their partner's interests, they thoroughly co-opt them. Research conducted by the University of British Columbia demonstrated this. You must have a good balance of personal and collaborative ambitions. Number 8. She has a good relationship with her parents. Look at their parents to see what your partner will look like in 3 decades. Observe how they treat their parents today to see how they will treat you in 3 decades. Researchers from the University of Alberta interviewed 2,970 people of all ages and discovered a definite link between a teen's connection with their parents and their subsequent love life. But it does not suggest that her bond with her mom and dad has to be fantastic all of the time. Understanding your commitment to your parents' relationship would be helpful in spotting any tendency to reproduce personal behavior, either good or bad, in an intimate relationship. The only way to improve in other relationships is to be mindful of your own actions. Number 9. She is kind. Kindness and generosity, according to science, are the cornerstones of a long and successful relationship. The calamity, you guessed it, ends the relationship within the first 6 years. However, the masters stick together for a long time and always share one thing in common: they are monitoring the social atmosphere for things they may admire and thank you. Number 10. She remains calm in fights and calms you down too. Fights are an unavoidable part of any relationship. A relationship that never disagrees is not solid. But what matters is how you handle conflicts and how you reconcile afterward. Researchers from the University of California and Northwest University discovered that if a lady can remain calm throughout a quarrel and convey such feelings to the guy, the relationship will continue the longest. The effect is different if the man is the first to calm down. Number 11. She does silly actions with you. Maybe you discovered a lady who doesn't mind if you stay out too late partying. In most circumstances, since she was with you at the party, then you should never let her go again. Married people found that happy couples drink together. Of course, this does not imply that alcoholics make better lovers. It's possible that couples who spend more leisure time together have higher marital quality. Number 12. She has her own life. Having your own space and solitude is more essential for your relationship than having a healthy sexual life. A long-term study conducted by the University of Michigan demonstrated this. When people have their own acquaintances and interests, when they can identify themselves outside of their partner or relationship, they are happier and so less bored. Number 13. She accepts your flaws. Too many relationships appear to be one partner condemning the other. Their unflattering clothing, awful jokes, and unpleasant habit of eating too loudly, you get the idea. You should count yourself fortunate if you have discovered a woman who will simply accept you. An optimistic attitude will rub off on you and draw you to those who consider the world half full. Number 14. She does not hold grudges. If you meet a woman who can forgive those who offend her, be with her for a long time. According to a study conducted by experts from Luther College, Duke University, and the Harvard Divinity School, those who can unreservedly forgive others live much longer lives. However, more crucially, forgiving is the bedrock of any healthy relationship. Nobody is perfect, and neither are you. There will be occasions when you will unwittingly offend your partner. You'll need her forgiveness at that point. Therefore, if you find a woman who possesses any or all of these traits, treat her properly and never let her go. Her presence will improve your life. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.